You keep running push-pull until you clear your sight glass. And the nice thing about push-pull, you get your tanks nice and warm. That discharge gas gets all your tanks nice and warm, so that when you do the actual final vapor recovery, you're not fighting against low pressure due to cold tanks. So now to go from push-pull to vapor, all you got to do is close off your, I'm doing it off of the condenser. I close off my condenser service valve, remove that adapter, put back the cap. Then I added the shortest hose I've got to go from 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch on my recovery machine discharge port. And so then that hasn't been purged yet. Then I swapped my tank adapters to go to my recovery setup. Now they're just 1/4 inch on the both ends of my system, or my little tank arrangement. And so after that, this is the nice thing. I'm using this ball valve off of a Trenton walk-in condenser. Nice thing is you've got a 1/4 inch port there, so I can just view everything from here. So basically I should have swapped the hoses around, but my liquid, or my high side, is actually looking at my pressure on my tanks, and then my low side is on the chiller. So because I have that ball valve again, I'm able to purge all of the hoses up to this point, and I closed this ball valve before I disconnected. So now I can just open the ball valve. Alrighty, and now the only hose I have to purge is my discharge hose. Make sure I'm tight here, loosen it here, and I don't really have to spin around my knob because my recovery machine didn't really get exposed to air like it would if I didn't have that ball valve. Now we've got everything purged. We'll go ahead and open our service valve. Come on, baby. Just gonna go kind of to the middle. Something like that should be plenty. And we'll turn on our machine, and that's our pressures before we start. Turn on the machine, and let's make sure these are open. So there's our tank pressures on our right and our chiller pressure on the left. Now we're gonna take all of these down. I'm gonna stop at like 1 or 2 PSI. Then I'm gonna swap these tanks in, bring it down into a vacuum, and then swap the other tanks. Because if you pull it down to a vacuum, you have to pressurize it back up, which I should be able to do with my manifold anyways, but you pressure it back up, you add your other tanks. Once you get all your tanks into a vacuum, you're done charging.